Hello, kindergarten friends. Today we are doing session 5, our last session in lesson 17. You're going to need your math workbook, a pencil, your math counters, and your crayons. So go ahead and get your materials and then press play when you're ready. All right, let's warm up. First thing I want you to do is point to the cards that show 5. Good. 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 5. Now let's point to the cards that show 3. Good. 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 Now let's point to the cards that show 0. 0. 0. 0. Excellent. Remember, that's called subatizing. We're able to look and see the numbers. All right, let's look here. So we have some different shapes and they're different colors. And the total that we see is 5. So our answer is 5 here. But we want to come up with the number pairs that make 5. So we're going to make 5 in 2 different ways. So the first way, let's look at the colors. So what number pairs would we use if we were looking at the colors here? So count those. How many red? 2. How many blue? 3. So our equation would be 2 plus 3 equals 5. Let's check. 2 plus 3 equals 5. Now this looks a little different because our answer is on the left instead of on the right. It doesn't matter. Remember that equal sign just means that this is the same as this. So 5 is the same as 2 plus 3. All right, now let's look at this differently and let's look at shapes. So how many circles? 4. How many squares? 1. So what are our number pairs? Good. 4 plus 1 equals 5. 5 is the same as 4 plus 1. Good. All right, turn to page 347. You're going to need your counters and your red and yellow crayon. Now, we're going to do kind of what we just did. So we're going to make our number pairs here for our equations. So we're going to use our counters. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is see what our total is. So what's this total? 4. So count out 4 counters. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now we want to come up with number pairs here. There is not just one answer. Remember when we practiced making numbers? There were different number pairs that made numbers. Same thing. There's different combinations. So you're going to decide how many reds and how many yellows. That equals 4. So make sure you only have 4 in your box. And I want you to write your 2 number pairs that you want to use. So there's different ways you could do this. Go ahead and do that. And we'll look. Good. So if I wrote this one, I would be writing 4 plus 0. But if I flipped over one, you could have written 3 plus 1. Flip over another one. 2 plus 2. So it just depends how you chose to put your counters. So I'm going to put this one. 2 plus 2 equals 4. If you want, you can press pause and practice that a little more. Just make sure that these two numbers are the same total as 4. All right, let's look at our next one. Now we need to have how many counters? Good, because our total is 5. So we need 5 counters in our box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you have 5. And then I want you to do the same thing as you did before. You're going to flip however many you want to find a number pair that equals 5. So press pause as you do that. Excellent. Okay, so you could have done this different ways. You could have had 3 plus 2. You could have had 2 plus 3. You could have had 1 plus 4. 0 plus 5. There's lots of ways you could have done it. I'm going to do 3 reds plus 2 yellows equals or is the same as 5. Great. Now, you're going to use your crayons this time. So you're going to do the same thing, but this time you're going to show it on the 5 frame down here. So our total we're looking for is 5. So press pause and shade in your 5 frame for what you want your number pairs to be. All right. I am going to tell a story to go with mine. So you can tell a story also. It doesn't have to be the same objects I use either. I could say, I have 1 red apple and 4 yellow apples. 1 plus 4 equals 5. 1 plus 4 equals 5. Excellent job. All right. Let's do page 348. This time we're just using the crayons. Okay? So you're going to press pause as you do these. So for this one, you're only finding 3. This one, number pair for 4. And this one, number pair for 5. So go ahead and press pause as you do these. All right, let's check your work and see what you did for the first one. It does not have to be the same as mine. Remember, there's different number pairs. So I did 2 reds plus 1 yellow equals 3. 2 plus 1 is the same as 3. Okay? The next one you should already have done. And again, you do not have to have the same answer as me. I'm going to do 3 red, 1 yellow equals 4. So all you have to do is make sure that this matches your picture. 1, 2, 3 plus 1 equals 4. Last one, you're looking for a total of 5. Again, there's lots of ways you can do this. I'm going to do 2 reds plus 3 yellows. 2 reds plus 3 yellows equals 5. Excellent. If you need to, press pause Go back and check with an adult to make sure that your number pair equals the correct answer and that it matches what you colored on your 5 frame. All right. Now, let's look at one more together. Let me tell you a story. There are 4 butterflies. One more butterfly joins them. How many butterflies are there now? This equation shows you 4 plus 1 equals, so show me the answer on your hand. Good, you should have gotten 5. 4 butterflies, 1 more equals 5. Now, for your activity in Seesaw today, this is going to be in your Seesaw. When you see these red play buttons, make sure you click on them because we have recorded the directions for you so you know what to do. So as soon as you get on a page, click the play button to hear the directions so that you know what to do. After you do this page, you'll go to the next page in Seesaw, do the same thing. Find that play button, click play to hear the directions, and then complete the page using those directions you were given. When you're done with that, then you will follow the link that takes you to Clever, find your iReady, and complete that blue check lesson that is in your iReady online. So this would be a check lesson for 17. Okay? Excellent job with lesson 17 this week.